Hello, everybody. Hold on, y'all. Hello, everyone. Ooh, 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 ooh. How's everyone doing? Hey, my love. How are you? How is you? Okay. All right. So $20 or more, guys. You can choose your own deck. Let me. Hey, Shakira, baby. How are you? Shit. I haven't done live in a little minute. I ain't gonna lie, I've been slacking like a mother. I've been ducked the fuck off. Ducked the freak off. This boy got me all in my goddamn, all up in my feelings, honey. Don't took me over. Oh, shit. That's why once you be in love and stuff and you fuck around and, I don't know. Fuck around, always being with him and spending time and shit. And then you guys start slacking, not making no money. Oh my God. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty not uploading so much. Or, what the hell going on with her? Oh, Lord. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, so I do have a couple people to do that already sent their payment in, okay? Tamika, are you here? You say you felt we been spending time. To them. Oh, Lord. That's probably where everybody think like, yeah, pretty proud with that damn man. Pretty don't forgot about us. I didn't forget about y'all. So yeah, Tamika, and then I have Damaj. Are you here, honey? Yes, you are. Guys, it's very simple. I only have whatever is posted in the pin comment as a payment method. I don't have anything else. With another Aquarius. Yeah. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I see why women don't like Aquarian men. I personally, I can't do it. Okay. Tamika, let me know if you are here. But if not, I will do Damaj, okay? And then go for whoever sent after her, which I think Shakira did, but I will check. Hey, our girl Megan Thee Stallion's with an Aquarius. She's with Clay. They both Aquarius. I don't know how that's gonna work out. Might need to do a reading on it because I'm like, damn, I don't know. I can't be with someone who's too much like me because I don't know. Like, I don't need you being in your head like me. Eli, baby, how are you, hon? How the are you? Ooh. My boos are all in here today, ain't it? Okay. All right, so Damaj it is. We're just going to go for Damaj, okay? Because I don't know where Tamika is. I'm waiting on her. Damaj, which deck? Eli, baby, honey. What's the tea, Eli? What the freak is the tea? Anything new? Yeah, we're definitely different. Like, the women are different. I can't deal with. What's the difference? Oh, yeah, let me flip them over. Sorry. I'll flip them over so you can see what they look like. That's what they look like. Y'all, don't mind me, okay? I just been with my husband lately, okay? I just been with my husband, okay? Middle. Okay, let's get you on the middle. Let's get you in the middle, honey. And who would have thought it would be a damn Cancer? Well, I guess. Well, that's just life. I'm swear to God, guys. I don't know what that means spiritually. Shay, what you can tell me about that? Because every guy that I've ever dated or I'm ever like really like attached to ends up being a Cancer. I don't know if it's because my mom was a Cancer and I lost my mom. So I don't know if that's like, if there's any attachment there spiritually. I don't know. I have no idea. I probably didn't give me a reading. Why the fuck do I keep attracting Cancer men? It just never stopped. It never stopped. Like, I don't know. It's weird. All right, what was Damon's question? I think you asked about your child's father, Saquon. Saquon. Okay, Francine. So you sent on Apple Pay. I'm gonna go ahead and check. Okay, I'm gonna check to see what that's about. She could be drawing y'all together. I don't know. It could be. I mean, that's the only guys that I've ever had like a long-term relationship with. But my child's father, I would never go back to him because he's a Taurus moon and he's very stubborn and aggravating. Like, I can only deal with a Cancer who has air placements. If they have other shit, it's just not gonna work. Like my current guy, he has a Libra moon. He has a Libra moon and he's a Sag rising. So it works because I'm also a Libra moon. And it makes him more balanced and not so damn cancery all the damn time. So, you know, they could be very aggravating. All right, let's see what we have for, does Saquon want to be with Damaj romantically? I remember you asked me about him too. Does Saquon want to be with Damaj romantically? Does Saquon want to be with Damaj romantically? Damaj like, that's why you've been ducked off, ain't it? Seven of Pentacles. What I said happened, you have more options. Of course, I told you. You guys know I don't steer you wrong. My readings do actually come true. You will, you go to get your reading, and we're gonna get you where you need to go, where you need to be. Okay. So does he want to be with you romantically? I just kind of feel like, I feel like yes, but he's kind of like, you know, weighing up the pros and cons of revisiting this again. Okay, I don't know if he has trust issues or you do, or, you know, however, whatever dynamic you have with each other. Hey, China, how are you? But I think he's kind of like in this energy of trying to like reconsider and ask himself, like, is it really worth it to reinvest in this? Like, is there going to be a different result this time? Or is this going to be a high risk, low reward? Okay, that's basically what he's thinking. So it's not a full no. It's not a full yes. I would say I'm leaning more towards maybe. Okay. Yeah. Maybe right now his energy does feel a little like, yeah, a little iffy. You have the Two of Wands as well. Okay. So he's still at the crossroads when it comes to you. I don't know what kind of relationship. Was your dynamic ever like toxic or anything? Okay. Does your client want to be with Damage romantically? The Chariot. He's being pulled in two different directions, okay? Part of him wants to just move forward from this, and another part of him is like, yeah, I might go back. I might do a U-turn. I might bust that Yui, okay? This freakish thing, and they might bust a Yui, Damage. Yeah, Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like he's considering the toxicity that you guys have used to have, okay? Or should maybe still have. And I feel like that's playing a major role in him wanting to fully do this right now. He's not fully comfortable. Maybe not even comfortable. He's not fully like, doesn't feel safe just yet to just fully go forward with it. But I feel like he recognizes that you and him have like a dynamic otherwise. Like you and him, you know, have fun together or whatever the case may be. But when it comes to the more romantically, it's kind of like he may feel like that dynamic is not very healthy. And that's what he's thinking about. Okay. He's always torn between basketball and freedom. Yeah. So I just kind of feel like that's kind of what I see him doing. Like, but I'm not getting a strong, just concrete yes right now. So just keep in mind it's going to be a maybe, okay? Within the energy. China, I just got yours. Even if it wasn't a romantic relationship, Image, it's still, you know, of course, like I said, and I just mentioned, you could have these good times. But I feel like in other, at times, you know, you and his dynamic, you know, maybe a little bit, I don't know if you guys, you know, do have like these misunderstandings, okay? And at times he could feel defeated or you could feel defeated. It could be a little bit of a power struggle there. Didn't you say, hold on, you say your child's father is also an Aries, right? What is his sign? Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm getting. Like when I see that Five of Swords, you both are Aries. Sometimes both of y'all just really want to have the last word, and it's like there's a power struggle there. So I feel like that's what he thinks about. Okay. And then what was your other question? I think you said what's coming in love. Hold on, let me check. Now, Eli, please remind them if my live gets, what is it? Frozen. There's nothing wrong with the live. I'm just checking my payments in the other apps on my phone. I don't have my iPad right now. All right, my bad. Who's coming towards me in love? Who's coming towards Mr. Maj in love? Who's coming towards Mr. Maj in love? The person that's coming towards you is, I feel like, somebody that you're already waiting for, somebody that you're already expecting to come towards you. And if not, or if not, then I do feel like this is someone who could be long distance, okay, with the Three of Wands. But there's something about divine timing, okay? You're someone that you could be. Is my sound okay? Let me know, Eli. Let me know if my sound is let me know, because I might have to just restart the live. Hey baby, how are you? You're so cute. Mwah. I love you. You're the best cat in the world. Best cat in the world. Okay. Those who donated, don't worry. I'm going to check who I have. I'm doing in order of receipt. Okay, so I'll say it again, Damage. What I'm saying is I feel like this is someone you're already hoping for, expecting, okay? Three of Wands is that energy of like, okay, I put that energy out there. Now I'm waiting for it to come back to me. Now I'm waiting for an answer. Now I'm waiting to see what's going to happen after this. So I'm waiting for that next step, okay? So I do feel like whoever's coming towards you may be somebody that you already know. Obviously, if you energetically just ask me. Hold on, take the Chick-fil-A, the kids meal. Close it up.
Okay.
Is it still going out? Okay, okay, so if that's the case, let me go out and come back in, okay? Y'all can hear me? Because Shay might have to just restart, because what you looking at my Chick-fil-A for? Y'all, did y'all know my cat is also a freaking, shit. She's also a damn Cancer, too. I don't know. I think she's my mom. I think she's my spirit animal. Got to be, because I can't even a fucking pet, I can't get away from Cancers at all. But she's such a, like, she's the perfect pet. She's perfect. All right, so yeah, Damage. I feel like this is your child's father. Like, that's kind of what you're hoping for. You know, Aries is showing up here. You're kind of in that position to where you're trying to see what he wants to do next here. Yeah, I do feel like you're wanting another chance. You do want another go-round with him, okay? Or you want to be with him, right? You're waiting for some kind of decision to be made here that will change your dynamic with the Wheel of Fortune into something romantic, okay? I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Okay, so I had a Pisces cat. I don't know if y'all know, in the community section. I had to get rid of her, though, because she had, like, really, really, really bad allergies. I'm talking about bad. Like, this girl was hacking. And I went to the vet and everything, and they told me how much the damn treatments were. I'm like, oh, hell no. And they said I would have to come there on a weekly basis. And I'm like, I don't have that type of money, honey. Okay, I turned into an old lady quick. I said, I ain't got that type of money, honey. Okay. So I had to get rid of her. But there's a major difference between Pisces and Cancer, like, cats. Because she was so, like, picky. Like, my Pisces cat was so picky. And she was so damn bougie. Like, nothing. Shit was just not good enough for her. And she used to irritate my life because of that. And it's like, certain treats she don't want. You know, like, she was very, like, vocal and always kind of crying and whining. Very clingy. And it's like, I couldn't even leave her alone for a second. I always felt like I had a baby. But her, y'all, while I'm working, she will just sit here by my foot, or she'll lay down and peacefully, maturely just wait on me. That's how she is. She won't make no noise. She won't try to aggravate me. My other cat will scratch at the door. Okay? And meow, meow, meow on purpose. She thought she was asleep, but I know she would do that shit on purpose. Okay? But I feel like my other cat would do things to try to spite me too. She was an asshole. Okay? But bless her heart. She was an asshole. But her, she's just, like, so, like, calm. And she's so intuitive to where it's like she knows, like, when I'm working and when I'm not. So she knows when I'm working, okay, let me leave her alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, child. But anyway, Damage, yeah, that is, I feel like it's your child's father, honey. Okay? That's who's coming towards you in love right now within the energy. You have the Three of Cups. You may have other options, Damage, at some point in time. I don't know, I'm kind of getting, like, Pisces, perhaps, okay? You may have someone come towards you, maybe Pisces. But that connection doesn't seem very it doesn't seem very serious with that Pisces or whoever that other energy is. It does feel like more casual, like maybe just being friends as well. Okay, but so I can't say I'm seeing anything significant just yet coming towards you. Damage and love, or a person of significance, and it's all within the energies. Okay. Okay, so now we have 3 3. So this is going to be a love triangle at some point in time. So obviously you're expecting your child's father. There may be someone else that you get to know or something like that. Okay. But I don't know. I just keep hearing friend zone. So it's possible that right now your child's father would still decide to just be friends with you. And I feel like obviously that's not something you want to hear, but and that is quite painful. But yeah, I just feel like you're good. You're just sitting here waiting and hoping that he would, this dynamic between you and him would change. But unfortunately, I just don't see it changing just yet. Okay. I don't know why, but I kind of get on his side. There may be interference on his side too. Okay. There may be somebody else in his energy. Okay. That's causing interference. Okay. So let me see. Let me ask about that energy real quick. And I'm going to be moving on to Tamika. I don't know if you're here, but I will be doing Shakira. Let me see who else I got. All right. So I'm going to have Shakira next. All right. So I'm going to have Shakira next. I will have Arlena after that. And then I will have the number 908, whoever that number is. And then I will have Eli. Yeah. Is there what interference is that, angels, for Damage when it comes to Saquon? What is going on in Saquon's love life as it relates to Damage? Okay, so I do feel like it could be a new person or someone around him here. Maybe, oh shit. So even if it's not, it may not even be you that's dealing with the Pisces. It could be him dealing with one in the future or now. I don't know. Okay. So Saquon's love situation. Interference for Saquon's love situation. Could be a Libra. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like there is potentially somebody else. It doesn't seem serious, okay? Obviously, it doesn't seem or feel serious, though, okay? But I feel like he's definitely taking his time in what he's going to choose. But I do feel like his energy for you is leaning more towards keeping it as a friendship, okay? But with the Ace of Cups, yeah, I do feel like there's a new love or somebody new in his energy or will be in his energy, okay? But again, he's not jumping into anything. He's kind of still moving slowly and taking his time and making his decisions wisely here. He's weighing the pros and cons of this new person. But I wonder if he has Libra in his chart, because that Libra keeps coming out. It reminds me of myself, my Libra moon. All right, so moving on to Shay. You're welcome. Good luck to him dealing with a Pisces, because as an Aries, those usually crash and burn. All right. What does Shay need to know right now, please? What does Shakira need to know right now, please? Stella, look, you have my cat's name. My cat's name is Stella. Isn't that crazy? Look, you're being manifested in the chat, honey. The number 908, whoever that is, I'm not sure. Okay, oh, I have China as well. China, you're going to be after Eli. I didn't. I don't even know what the hell made me call her Stella. I don't know. I really don't. What the hell made me call her Stella? Shit. She just looked like a Stella. I don't know. She looked bougie for sure. I don't know. Stella. Stellar. What does Shakira need to know right now, please? What messages do we have? What needs to come out for Shakira right now? What does Shakira need to know? Oh, really? Shakira, you need to know the Empress, honey. Oh, Shakira, you better not be getting pregnant, baby. Okay. You better not go get pregnant on me now. Okay. Obviously, both of these cards are threes, so they're, you know, this is all about growth. I have another three again, Three of Pentacles. Okay. Some area in your life is definitely growing. I do feel like financially you're growing. You're abundant. But I also feel like you're going to have an abundance of options too. Like people who genuinely want to like grow with you, be with you in a, you know, that they see the possibility of like long term and stuff like that with you. People who are like, because it's one thing to have options, but it's anybody can have options, right? But it's another thing, what kind of options are they? Are they healthy options? Are they good options? Okay, so I do feel like you'll have good options. That doesn't mean that you don't want your current person, but again, I just feel like spirit is still giving you an abundant amount of suitors is what I just heard. Okay, so you could be seeing 333. Okay, because if you have not, you will start to see it. Okay, you're gonna start to see 333 a lot, and this number is all about growth. Okay, at the end of the day, so just expect growth in your love life, abundance in love, abundance in money. Okay, abundance in career, whatever it is. Okay. Yeah, I see you juggling. Like you will have options. You will. Okay. For sure. And I'm getting some about collaborations. I don't know if you've thought about doing collaborations with people. And it has something to do with your business or something creative that you've thought about, maybe another business, something like that. But I do see like some kind of meetings, collaborations and shit like that going on for you. Okay, but yeah, going back to the drawing board here. Yeah, you definitely, there's something about, you know, potential for pregnancy. So we both know you welcome that. I don't think you, I don't think I need to warn you like, oh, don't, make sure that you be careful. Because I don't think that you're concerned with that. Like it's not a bad thing for you. Okay. But I do feel like there's definitely going to be some plans being made between you and your person. Okay. For sure. Girl, look, the Scorpio card just flew out, girl. That shit flew the fuck out. That shit flew out. Yeah, expect some big changes, potentially. Like I said, you could end up expecting, you could end up meeting somebody's family, meeting somebody's friends, you know, getting much more involved in somebody's circle, okay, in life. There could be life plans being made between you and this person, okay? Whoever it is, whether if it's him, whether if it's anybody else, I do see a long-term relationship for you. I see family being important, a pregnancy here, okay? What Shakira needs to know right now, please, Shakira. So I feel like you're coming up on that time. Like I could feel that you genuinely want to settle down, okay? Like you're thinking about marriage, you want to settle down, you probably want to have another child or something. So I do feel like even if your current person ain't ready for that, whatever, spirit is still bringing it to you in other connections, okay? Yeah, you got the Lover, so you will face a decision here. Yeah, you're going to have a choice, okay? You're going to definitely have a choice, shit. Because, again, I do feel like you'll have many options, okay? You have the Lovers and the Two of Cups. Sometimes, well, most of the time I see that as two different connections, okay? You could have a soulmate and a twin flame connection come your way here, okay? But I do feel like they could both be equally strong connections, okay? But it's going to be your choice at the end of the day, okay? But I do feel like Spirit wants you to consider what's important in terms of your long-term vision. What do you really want? Okay, so if it's stability, if it's long-term, stuff like that, to have a family, then you need to choose a person who can give you that stability realistically. Okay, that's what I feel like it's saying. Yeah, I know it's scary, but I do feel like you're going to have some options here. Yeah. All right, Shakira, that's what I got for you. And that's one thing I've learned, Shakira, like, even me, because I was so set on the Aries at that time, but I realized that this person may not be able to give me the life that I want, you know, based on his lifestyle. So although I loved him, I had to let him, I had to let go and do what's best for me and go towards the man that I can actually see being able to give me and my daughter the life that we both deserve, you know. So you know, my current guy being in school, and he's about to graduate in the next, what, 3 months? Yeah. He's graduating this year, so you know, he's going to definitely be in a very good position, to where, you know, he's caring about his future in his life. And he's not just out here, you know, wanting to care about the streets and shit like that. Like, I'm good. So, yeah. So that's what I have for you, Shakira. Let me pull one of these cards right here. And that's some shit I thought I would never do. Like, I never even thought I would be able to even move on from the Aries. I'm sorry, I thought. But Spirit has a funny way of shifting things. And at that time, remember, I wasn't open. I was like, no, I don't want nobody else but him. Like, I would get so mad. I'm like, I don't want no one else but him. I love him. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. But guess what? The universe is like, but he's not what you need. Okay, you might want him, but that doesn't mean that that's not what you need. And I feel like Spirit literally showed me that very loud and clear. Which is why before I ended things with that Aries, I kept seeing 10-10, I kept seeing 12-12, and that was the sign all along. Like, this shit is about to end. You seen what you need to see with him, and something else is coming in. But yeah, lately I've been seeing 222, and I need to get with you for a reading again, Shakira. 222 has been stalking my soul, like literally. So yeah, let me pull one of these love things for Shakira. Yeah, so the negative lifestyle card flew out, Shakira. Okay. And attached to you. So again, we both know who this might be referring to. But for this to have come out, it's, you know, something significant about this person, even though, you know, they're attached to you, you're attached to them. You do have worrying at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if you have a worrying kind of energy, and I'm not just talking about right now, okay, or about how things have been. I'm just saying worrying in terms of the future with him, and thinking about stuff like that. So that might, you know, have something to do with that decision that I see, that I keep seeing, even though obviously you could be with him if you want. But just keep in mind what I said here. Okay, we have admitting and all this stuff. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, let's move forward to who the hell I got next. Shit. Tamika, honey, are you here? Because, girl, I might just do her reading anyway at the end. You're welcome. Arlena, are you here? If so, I need your question. You're welcome. And these are the decks right here to choose from. Where the hell is... What this girl did with my damn thing? Anissa, where's my drink? Where's my drink? Is that Sprite or is that Coke? Sprite. Is it dark or light? You see what it is out there? Don't turn these lights on. Okay. That's gonna piss me clean off. Huh?
I think they forgot your drink, or maybe they didn't want to give you one.
Oh shit. Arlena, are you here? Arlena, are you here? If not, I'm going to move forward. Who is the number 908? Starting with 908. It's about to rain bad. How the hell they talking about pool party and they ain't check the weather? Okay, so until people respond, I'm going to have to move forward. Me, okay. Your name is what? Francine, okay. So Francine, and then we'll do Eli, and then we'll do China. Okay. After China, I'll just have to just... I don't know, I was going to do Tamika reading, but she's not here. All right, choose your deck, Francine. If you did not send money, you will not be getting a reading, guys, okay? I don't know who number, well, no, not number 908, but I got, who was the person name? Arlene or something like that. I How will things be for Francine once she starts her new job? How will finances be for Arlena? Why do I keep calling you Arlena, girl? How will finances be for Francine when she starts her new job? How will finances be for Francine? How will finances be for Francine when she starts her new job? How will finances be for Francine when she starts her new job? The Star. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth is, I feel like it's more of a mind thing for you when you start your new job. Okay, so I do feel like when you first start, you may be a little worried or in your head about things. Okay, but the Star is, is spirit asking you to have faith. Okay, be optimistic. All right. And trust in the path that you are on. Trust that things are going to turn around for you. Because I feel like your mind may be your own worst enemy, to be honest with you, out of everything. Okay. So you said when you start. So obviously when you start things, sometimes you don't always get the money right away. Okay. But I just feel like Spirit just wants you to trust and try not to be negative, because I feel like if you're being negative, you might attract negative results. Okay, your mindset is gonna be important. Okay. How will finances be for Francine when she starts her new job here? So you have the Queen of Wands. And I know what I told you about the last reading. I told you that you will be living a different life. You will be good. But keep in mind that this is based on your specific time frame of when you start your job, right? So that's what it's answering. It's not answering overall. It's answering when it gets started, okay? So the Page of Pentacles is that energy of when you're just starting something, okay? So the money is not going to just flow in right away as soon as you want it to okay? It's not, but it's gonna get better and better slowly but surely. I do see a financial recovery for you if you've been in any kind of financial problems and whatnot. Okay. Now the Queen of Wands will tell me that, like I said, your energy, your mindset is going to be important in achieving, better finances. Okay. So you being confident within yourself, in your craft, whatever you're doing here, whatever you bring to the table is going to be important. Okay. But I do feel like Spirit is saying, you're able to manifest more money for yourself. But if your attitude about things isn't right, or if your mindset is negative, it will take longer. You get what I'm saying? So the Nine of Cups does promise that at the end of the day, you will find fulfillment within this path, and you could definitely be abundant and, buy and afford the things that you want. But you're going to also have to make sure you're seeing the big picture. You're going to also have to make sure that you keep a positive mindset here with the Ten of Cups. See, the Ten of Cups is all about, it's all about the bigger picture. So as long as you're seeing the bigger picture and things, and you're not just letting the current situation like stress you out, and then you start overthinking, and then boom, you start slacking. Just think about the goals that you're trying to accomplish, and making sure that, at the end of the day, you're just being positive. Okay. So that's what they have to say about that. But financially, when you first start, I don't see it, being as lucrative as you want it to be. Okay. But I do feel like that's going to change if you're within the right energy and mindset. Okay. I do feel like that will change by You should see improvement by maybe, I'm kind of getting September, okay. Yeah, probably September. And I'm also hearing maybe potentially up to Sagittarius season, possibly. I keep hearing Sagittarius, don't know why. But I definitely feel like it's going to be this year, okay? Yep. Who I got next? Eli, did anybody answer with what for Arlena? Who is that? Arlena. Who's Arlena? All right, so let's go forward with Eli. Eli, you can choose whichever deck that you want here, and then we're going to do China. All right, so let's do love for Eli in August. Love for Eli in August, please. Love for Eli in August. What can he expect here? He thought he sent a text. That's a lie. But you never got it. How do you think you sent a text? And why are you sending a text to someone who's supposed to be your partner anyway? That's not good. Okay. That is not good. That's really weird and inconsiderate. So I'm just worth a text and a goodbye, right? But not you calling, okay? Yeah, no. And why did it take you almost goddamn 6 months for your ass to even say that to begin with? You know, no. He needs to stop. I told you he was going to be with that bullshit. And yep, and he shows up again. King of Wands. That's Leo. So you do have this Leo. Yep. Oh my God. Leo again. That's him. So he's showing up and he's coming at you all strong here. He's coming on strong. He's bringing the passion, Eli. For sure. Okay. Is he bringing romantic intentions? Is he bringing something stable and secure? No. He's bringing passion, excitement, fire, and all that stuff. But he's not bringing relationship, okay? Seven of Swords reverse, you know, I feel like, you know, this may be the month to where he actually take his mask off and he could confess to you and let you know, like, you know, to be honest, I do want to kind of stay single right now and just have something casual. He could tell you that, okay? Or you'll just find out. Like, you'll figure him out in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Yeah, this person who ghosted you or some shit like that, they're going to make a return. Okay? But this person's coming in for their own selfish reasons. You know? He's looking at you as one of the conquests, one of the trophies, one of the many people he could be fucking around with, okay? You know, I do see, you know, you'll have good conversations with him and the spark will get there and all that extra stuff. But, I mean, he ain't saying nothing different, honey. Love for it. Yeah, Eli in August. The King of Swords. I'm not sure if I told you this before, but I feel like I kept picking up on like an Aquarius for you or something. This next person could be an Aquarius as well. Because you have a Leo. You have the King of Wands, which is Leo. The King of Swords, which is Aquarius. Okay. So there could be another person in your energy in August. Tell me about this King of Swords. Who is this King of Swords? Doesn't have to be Aquarius. Could be any air sign here. Who's this King of Swords for Eli in August in love? Sorry. Ooh, my card's about to fall. Yeah, I do feel like this is somebody who has a strong attachment to you. Yeah, it could be Joe. This person has a strong attachment to you, and it feels like this is someone who keeps trying to convince you to kind of like give this a try or something. But I don't know. You might just kind of tell them off once again, like, look, I'm not looking for that with you. Okay. There's a potential there could be a little bit of like, I don't know, somebody getting upset or feeling some kind of way about it. But yeah. Yeah, as soon as I said that 5 of Cups. So this is somebody who's sad over you, okay, and whatnot. But this King of Wands energy is different. This King of Wands energy is, you know, here for a good time, not a long time. More Wands, 7 of Wands for him. So this King of Wands could be wanting to come see you or something. He's going to be very, what is it? Wanting you to come see him. But this King of Wands is very like forceful in a way. I don't know. Like they're trying to get back in your life. They're trying to overstep their boundaries in a way. Okay. So the way he's going to go about things will seem very assertive or, you know, like a little pushy. Okay. Just got to warn you about that. Because he's like on a mission. Okay. And he definitely wants to hook up with you. Maybe he wants to be able to say, yay, I got to hook up with Eli. I feel accomplished. Okay. The 9 of Cups is here. Okay. And that's all about kind of like winning and, you know, having your trophies, being all smug and stuff. Okay. Okay, Tamika, so you're here. I'm going to do you after China. You're talking to a Cancer guy. Well, if he's not showing up in your reading for August, more than likely, that's probably not really going to be a significant connection for you. Okay. I found that whatever shows up for you in August is because that's what's going to be primarily in your energy. Okay. And what you're focused on in a way. So, yeah. Or who's going to be actually making moves towards you. So, from what it looks like, a fire sign and an air sign will be. But I could pull a card for you in the Cancer in the month of August just to kind of get a sneak peek on where things might be headed if you want. Just let me know. Okay, what's his name? Adam. I see Adam and Eli in the month of August. Adam and Eli in the month of August. Adam and Eli in the month of August. What is likely to happen here? Okay, so you do have death. Adam and Eli in the month of August. What's happening in that connection? The Chariot. Okay. So, to be honest with you, because death talks about transformations. Yes, it can signify endings, okay, and stuff like that. And a Chariot is that energy of pushing forward, moving on. So I do feel like it's possible. And I feel like it's more so him, okay? I feel like he could like decide to move on from this in August. I know that's not what you want to hear, but it's kind of what I feel like. I feel like he could choose another connection or kind of like choose something else here, okay? Either that, or I don't know if you sense that he's in some kind of relationship. It could also be you choosing something else. Yeah. I just don't feel, there's something about a choice that keeps showing up here. Somebody might choose something else, okay? It's very new, okay? Yeah, so this is going to be a love triangle. I feel like he may have somebody else that he's seeing at the same time, and then he could choose that other connection, or maybe obviously you could choose something else. But at the end of the day, I don't really feel like you're moving forward together here. I feel like you're going down two separate paths, okay? And that makes a lot of sense as to why he wasn't coming out in the month of August. So, all right, who else do I have? We're gonna do China. China, how much did you send? Okay, you sent 15. What's coming for China and career, please? Coming for China and career. Oh, Lord. Eli. Okay, Stella, I keep telling you, did you send something? Because I only got, first of all, where did you send to? Because I have someone named Arlena. I don't know if that's you or not. I keep calling on you, okay? So, it's coming to China and career, please. Because I keep seeing for you, China, Okay, so if that was you, because I gotta confirm, because your name is different from your YouTube, from your PayPal name. Okay, so I gotta confirm it's really you. Tell me exactly what time you sent it. Go back into PayPal and look at the time that you sent it, and tell me that's the way I'm gonna confirm that if that was you. So, China, I do feel like there are some kind of changes happening in your career. Okay. You know, this could be a change of job, a change of career, whatever the case may be, China. Okay. So, I do feel like I see you walking away from something. Okay. Um, you're walking away from something here, and you're kind of transitioning into something new. Okay. Yeah. So again, this could be a new job, or maybe if you decide to change career paths, or, you know, decide to grow within your current one, however it resonates for you, then that's what I'm seeing here for you. But definitely expect a change. I do see good news coming towards you in terms of some kind of opportunity. So if it's talking about change, walking away, and then good news. So yeah, I do feel like you're definitely changing jobs or something like that. I do see good news for you in that with the Page of Wands. Okay. Because anybody could just say, oh, well, you know, I'm a Naila or whatever. Okay. I just need to confirm it's actually you. You know, us Aquarians don't let nothing fly. Won't let nothing fly. You can't pull a quick one or a fast one on us. That is not going to happen. It does not say them. Hey, Snow White. Hi. It's been a while. Arlena, okay, so let me see. You said the last name. Let me see what it is. Bella in China. How the hell do y'all know each other? I miss you and all this extra shit. Try to pull a fast one. Stella said I would never try to pull a fast one out of Aquarius. Ah, oh, Lord. That's hilarious. All right, shit. Who I got next? And then Tamika, I'm doing Stella right now. Stella, go ahead, type your question. Wait, I still want to know, China, like, how do y'all know each other? I still want to know. I'm nosy as hell. So after China, we're going to do, sorry, not China, but after Arlena, Stella, sorry, we're going to do, what's her damn name? Tamika. After Tamika, I have, hold on, let me check. Then we're going to have Tanel, and then we're going to have Bella. Oh, okay. That's great. That's really great. All right, Stella, you want to go ahead and type your question? Y'all tell her to type her question because I don't want to keep repeating it. Eli, if you could just let her know that. Okay, there it goes. Yep, still open. All right, what is his name? And you can choose the deck that you want. Oh. What's your sign, Stella? What's his sign? What does Stella need to know about the connection with Marco? What does Stella need to know about the connection with Marco, who asked her for space? If a man asks me for space, then I'm going to give you a lifetime of disappearance. Okay. Don't ever ask me for space. I don't believe in that. Okay. Once you ask me for space, that's going to be a permanent decision. I'm a Leo. He's Aquarius. Okay. Makes sense. King of Swords came out for him, and that is Aquarius. I just did a reading for Leo that pulled these same cards. Okay. And it was talking about how somebody, like, he might tell you the truth or something like that. Maybe he's just not really interested. Okay, because the King of Swords is saying that he's probably going to go ahead and tell you the truth at some point in time here. We got the Eight of Cups. We have the Chariot. He could be moving forward here for sure. Listen to your intuition. What does someone need to know about the situation with Marco, please? I feel like, still, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like this is kind of a third-party situation. Yeah. I feel like this is a third-party situation. I feel like he's interested in somebody else. I'm just going to keep it real, okay? I feel like he's interested in perhaps maybe a Cancer, okay? Because we have literally both Cancer cards that came out, Chariot and Queen of Cups. Could maybe a Pisces or Scorpio, but it does feel like a water sign. And I'm going to kind of go with Cancer. I'm not going to lie, because Cancer has been showing up a lot in Aquarius's readings, okay? So I feel like it's possible this person, he could be getting to know somebody else. It's like he's building something with someone while he keeps you, you know, in that, you know, it's like it's really weird, okay? He's putting you on the back burner while he's interested in somebody else here. And this person could be someone, I don't know if he has an ex that's a Cancer or something like that, okay? Because Six of Cups would suggest maybe this is someone he already knows and he had something with in the past. Even though I know you said you were with him for 3 years, but it's going to be somebody who came back. And if not, then either way, you know, this may even be someone he works with. This could be someone that he was friends with, and maybe he's turning into something more romantic with that person. This could be a coworker, a colleague, anything. But I do feel like he's entertaining somebody's a water sign's energy here. Okay. Oh, see? More water. He's entertaining like an ex or something. Okay. He still has feelings for this ex. The King of Cups. He still has feelings for this ex. The King of Swords is that energy of, that's his card, but I feel like that's how he feels towards you. Okay. King of Swords is here, so I feel like his energy towards you is more cold. I don't have feelings. I'm detached. But with this person, his feelings are there. He seems to care a lot. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. I mean, I wouldn't just say that she's a cheater. I mean, I don't know what the dynamic is. But it does appear to be that he's actually in love with her. And I'm not going to lie. Yeah, that's what it looks like. The Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I don't know if you want me to look in what could potentially go forward with those two. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. If it's just something, this doesn't strike me as someone he's just having some kind of hookup with, or someone he don't care about, or someone that doesn't care about him. It does feel like there's some kind of mutual connection there. It may even be suggestive of a soulmate connection, okay? And that's just the truth, okay? Well, no matter what the dynamic was, I don't know what all went on back then. Okay, I have no idea, but that's what we see here. Okay. And there's no saying, there's no telling if she's even with that other guy anymore. She may have even left him. Okay. She could be genuinely trying to rebuild something here with him, because the Three of Pentacles is here. So, all right, going forward here, let's see what Marco going forward with this other connection. Where is that going? What does Stella need to know? Marco going forward with that other connection. Okay, where is that going? Where is that going? Marco and that other connection. All these damn cards. Stella wants to know, where's that third party connection going for Marco and that person that he's entertaining, that water sign. Where is that going? Okay. So it doesn't seem like they're developing anything fast. Okay. It does feel like this is something that's gradually developing here. So it's not like they're going to just rush into things. Does he have kids or does she have kids? Does he or she have kids? I mean, he could say, you got to understand, people say a lot of things, and that's where people always go wrong. Okay? He can say, oh, no, it's nothing, it's nothing. Honey, the cards are going to reveal the truth. He still is in love with that person. It's not just, it's nothing. No, it's definitely a whole lot of something. Okay? You got to watch what people's actions are and not what they're telling you, because they could tell you a lie. Oh, no, yeah, I don't care. It's nothing. Poker face and all. Okay? But the cards are going to reveal the truth. So I do feel like this is a situation to where they're potentially thinking about getting back together or something like that. Okay? I do feel that. I mean, whether she has a choice between another relationship and him or not, but it does feel like the possibility of that happening is very probable here. Okay? Again, it's not something that's going to be rushed, but it looks like with a Chariot, that's where it would be heading. Okay? That's where it would be heading. Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into that. But again, we do have the Two of Cups showing up for them. So do you know his ex's sign or something like that? But yeah, that's definitely not looking to me as like some type of fleeting connection at all. That's looking like there's a probability they're building slow with each other. Their real building is slow, but I feel like the end product could be a long-term relationship. That's what I see. Yeah, I do feel like he's probably going to just go ahead and tell you, to be honest with you. He may just go ahead and confess that because, I don't know, I kept hearing confession. Like, yeah. But anyway, moving forward here. But yeah, I'm sorry. Shit. Stella, I'm sorry, okay? All right, so this is for Tamika. Then we're going to do Tanel. Then we're going to do Bella. And then we're going to do Janika. Janika just sent money. Hi, Janika, honey. Tamika's connection with Aunt and Anthony, yeah. You want to know why your family doesn't like him so much. They think he's a liar, a drug dealer, and a cheater. Oh, God. Well, I mean, could they be pulling that out of their ass or something? Because, I mean, how do you make those kind of accusations without any kind of, like, you know, anything to back it up? That's kind of outlandish, okay? So for them to be saying that, I don't know if your family's manipulative or it's something they've seen or heard about him. I don't know. Okay. Or something about his past. Okay. I don't know the history. Only you do. But what is Tamika's family problem with Anthony? The devil. So the problem that they have here, Tamika, they feel like he's toxic or he has some kind of ways. Yeah, he does. They do think he's some kind of manipulator or something like that. Okay. They think he's a manipulator. They think that he's wearing a false mask. Okay. Why? What is Tamika's family problem with Anthony, please? What's the problem here? I don't know if he's ever been. Has he ever been to jail? Yeah, I know you can't really respond on here, Tamika, because I don't know why. But all I would say is, you know him. You know his history. I don't. If he's ever been to jail, if he's ever been in problems before, you know, that could be influencing why they think that, okay? If he, because the magician could be someone who's very charming. So if his demeanor comes off as more charming and cunning and that type of energy, it could even be energetically. They could feel like he's that type of person, okay, based on what they're getting from him energetically, okay? So why is Tamika's family what was the question? Why are they disguising the way they are when it comes to the situation, Tamika and Anthony? Why are they doing that? The Seven of Swords. I mean, they simply just think he's a liar. Simple. They think he's a freak and a liar. You know, I can't get into the psychology and the backstory as to why, but that's just what they think, honey. Okay? I just ask that you take time to reflect and think about how he is as a person, anything he may have done, even in this past that they may know about or could find out about. I don't know if they did a background check on him. I don't goddamn know. Okay? But they just think he's cunning. They think he's a liar. Okay? They don't trust him, period. Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. They think that he's going to take advantage of you or something like that. Okay? But there's definitely a reason why they don't like him, okay? So is there going forward, be any problems between Tamika and her family when it comes to Anthony? Is there going to be more problems? Yes, there will be more problems. You're going to have to choose between your family and this situation. You're going to have to let go of something because I just don't feel like they're going to want him to be around. Okay? Period. They're not going to want him to be around. So with the Four of Pentacles reverse, you know, you're going to have to either choose your family or choose this other situation. You're going to have to let go of one of them. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just what it's saying. You know, it's either your family or your relationship because they're not going to want him around. Yeah, so I do feel like you're going to have to walk away from one of them. there'll be problems going forward between Tamika and her family when it comes to Anthony. The Hangman. Yeah, they're not going to let this go. I don't even feel like if you try to change their mind, I don't really feel like they're going to change their mind about him, honey, at all. I just don't think that. I think that you're going to have to choose which one is more important to you here. You know, you got that Two of Wands and the Lover's energy. This is all about a choice. Okay. Now, if you know, let's say, for example, he doesn't have a history of anything, okay, you know, they could just purely be going off of instinct, because, I mean, some people have instinct about the people that their, you know, family bring home. They may be like, oh, I don't like him. His energy, he just seemed like he's shady. It happens. Sometimes there's no concrete evidence as to why you feel that way. It could even just be an energy detection, okay? Simple. And if you could wholeheartedly and genuinely say, like, you know what? No, he does not come off like any of that. He doesn't do that, right? Then that comes down to your family just creating problems. And that's something you're going to have to figure out, okay? Either you're going to continue dealing with that or not. You know, it's either they accept him or not. Simple. All right, Tanel, you are up next. All right, so I need to know what exactly are you referring to, Tanel, as far as what you're going to be expecting. Are you talking about like in love or? All right, y'all. Give me just a second. Give me just a second, y'all. All right, I'm back. In love. Which one did you want to know? How are you, Janika? Cause baby, all the stars are closer. She said, so now which deck do you want, baby? All right, let's get her the first one. Let's get at it. Let's get her the first one. All right. Okay, Tanel, expecting love in August, please. Love for Tanel in the month of August here. Love for Tanel in the month of August. Love for Tanel in the month of August. So now you're going to have a lot of options, honey. A lot. I don't know if you're on like dating profiles or websites, shit like that. But I feel like you're going to have like a lot of options. Okay. Aquarius been having those type of rings all the time. I'm not even talking about just 3 people. I'm talking about maybe 5, 6 different people. Okay, like you're gonna have a lot of conversations. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of options. This could be, like I said, through dating websites or maybe even through just social media in general. Okay, but you are the Queen of Swords, so the Queen of Swords is telling you that you're gonna need to be discerning. Okay, I feel like you do have high standards, and that's good. You know, you're not gonna just let anybody into your energy, okay, or anything like that. Even if you're not on dating sites, perhaps maybe you decide to. Maybe you might create a Hinge or whatever the case may be. You could, okay? This is all the way in August. Well, like I said, you can meet these people any way you meet them, but the fact of the matter is you have a lot of options. Bottom of the deck is the Empress, so you're showing up as that. You know, you're attracting, you're not chasing. So I do feel like it's one thing to have options, but it's another thing to have good quality options. So I do feel like you will have quality people that, you know, that you're attracting here. Okay, so your standards are high, not unrealistic, but they're high, and as they should be. Okay. I'm not saying that you're picking anyone just yet in the month of August, but you're sure as hell enjoying the attention. You know, you're enjoying, you know, the banter. You're enjoying all that good stuff, okay? You're just soaking it right on up. And you're just kind of like, look, may the best motherfucker win. Simple as that, okay? You may go on some dates and whatnot. But I feel like you're not choosing anyone until you really feel like that person is on your level, until you really feel like that person is showing up for you in a real way. Okay. Now, I'm not going to just say I see that person in August until I pull more cards. Okay. Because I would at least want to see some kind of king energy here that shows that maturity and that they can handle you. But right now, just think of it as you got all these options. You're basking in the attention. You're basking in the shit. It makes you feel good. You know, you're highly attracted. You're being highly sought after and stuff like that. Okay. So you do feel seen. You feel validated and stuff like that in the month of August. Okay. August for Chanel in love. Yeah, girl, you just giving to everybody here. You're not fully committing or like being serious with anyone, okay? I just feel like you're accepting dates, you know, you're just checking out your options. Simple as that, as you should. But you're not overly investing in anyone. Because I feel like it's important that this person be on your level that you end up choosing. And not only that, but the person is also reciprocating the way that you give, okay? So the signs I have, honestly, could be any sign, but I mean, we do have Sagittarius, we have Taurus, we have Libra energy here. Okay, we have Aquarius, Gemini, you know, you have that air energy here too. Yeah, it doesn't even tell me that you're like set on one person just yet in August, but you're just enjoying, you know, the shit as it comes, okay? Like you're taking your time, okay? You're not picking nobody yet. All right, so that is what we see for August for you. But I do feel like you're going on dates or something like that. Like you're being courted and all this stuff. But just based off of this alone, I can't just say that it's something that you've decided upon just yet. But I feel like you're going with the flow and it could potentially go there. Okay. Date, yeah, somebody wants to take you on a date. Could be a few people, but you do have a date coming up in August, okay? One of these people could be the one, though. Marriage forever, the one union. One of these people could potentially be it, though. Even though energetically, I feel like you're still having your options open. And that's why that person's not really showing up just completely. Because I feel like, again, you're not just choosing them right away, you know. You might accept a date and stuff, but you're not energetically choosing anyone just yet, okay? But Spirit is kind of saying, like, hey, you know, that this person could potentially be the one here, okay? One of these people. What message do you have for Tanel in August in love? New love. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing. Patience, everything will unfold in divine timing. So, yeah. I feel like this situation, you will feel good about it. Okay, you will feel like... The way you'll know who this person is that you will feel very emotionally fulfilled. Like you feel like they're meeting your needs, you know, mentally, financially, emotionally, sexually. Like you'll feel completely like good, okay? So That's who you're going to know who this person is. But although they make you feel good and things feel good, um, again, I just don't think that you are fully, it's not in your awareness just yet that this person could be it, but you're just enjoying it as it comes. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay. But I feel like gradually it'll become more clear to you, like, oh, wow, yeah, so this person could be my person here. Okay. Dominique, what is your question? Well, Bella. And then I have, shit, what's her name? Janika will be after. Okay. I got number 909. Is that you, Snow White? Okay. What will happen? What's gonna come of this connection between Bella and her ex Ken? What's gonna happen? Bella and Ken, what's gonna happen as a result of Bella connecting with her ex Ken? And you say he's in Leo, which makes sense. King of Wands. Um, I feel like, yeah, he'll reconnect with you. He'll reconnect with you. He might even tell you that he misses you and you guys will go down memory lane. Um, it does seem like he's interested in hearing from you. He's interested in knowing how you've been and all this stuff. But, you know, the King of Wands is not necessarily, you know, somebody who may be looking for love with you. It could be more of like, okay, well, you know, we have memories together and whatnot, but it may not be coming from a place of romance. Okay, or having like romantic feelings still. Okay. You got a man and reaching out to your ex. That's not a good look, Bella, honey. It's not a Bella. That's not bad Bella. Bad Bella. Bad girl. Okay. Bella and Ken, what's to come next after this reconciliation? Why do I feel like you guys are gonna flirt? He might flirt with you a lot, vice versa, whatever. You guys might end up flirting a lot. You know, having that kind of banter. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like anything serious just yet. What's the King of Wands? Yeah, to me, this is more like an energy of like catching up. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a third party his damn self, but um that's such a Pisces thing to say, Bella. I dreamed of him and so I decided to hit him up. Yeah, so the cards are revealing a chance to catch up and whatnot, but I'm not seeing anything else significant right now between you two, okay? Who is number 909? You're welcome. So let's do Janika here. Janika, choose the deck that you feel like, you know, you most into here. Okay, so you're going to be after Janika. Go ahead and type your question and tell me your name again, honey. Eli, you can let people know that my readings are now closed, okay? If you're still here, but yeah, readings are closed. Morella, okay, honey. You're a Gemini, okay. Morella, which deck did you want? And Janika, if you don't respond with your deck, I'm just gonna have to do Morella first and then I'll do yours. Just choose it, honey. It's your reading. Choose it. 1, 2, or 3. Deck 1 for Janika and deck 2 for Morella. Anything significant happening in Janika's love life from now to the end of this year? Anything significant happening for Janika's love life from now to the end of the year? Janika, Janika, Janika. You do have the Lovers, the Three of Swords reverse. Okay. The Moon. So the signs I have here so far could be shit. Gemini, we have Pisces. I don't know if you know of any Gemini or Pisces, okay? Doesn't have to be, but I feel like whoever this person is, there was some kind of disappointment with this individual here. Could have been a third-party situation. I feel like this person's going to be coming back around, wanting to get back together with you. They could be choosing this connection with you from now to the end of this year. It kind of feels like it could be somebody that you've been waiting on, or somebody that you expected things to go forward with in the past and it didn't, okay? So, but I feels like it's coming back around. The rest of this year for Janika in love, anything significant happening? Something flipped over. Then you got this King of Wands. I'm willing to bet this is somebody. Okay, I have Leo here too. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But yeah, I feel like this is the, I'm willing to bet every money that I have that this was like a third party situation in the past, okay? Or I mean, shit, it could still be though. It could still be. Considering we have the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. The Moon is something that's still hidden here. Um, but it seems like this person strongly desires you. They want you. But, you know, it's possible their situation may still be in the way. Um, I understand what you're saying, but hey, that's what's showing up. I feel like this is someone that you've already dealt with. So, I mean, you gotta understand that's from now to the end of the year. That's August, September, October, November, December. You have 5 months. Okay, so anytime within the next 5 months, an ex could show up. Anybody could show up here, and this could be how it plays out. Okay, um, this is someone who has a lot of passion for you and they want to be with you, but I mean, it's possible this person could still have a third party around. Um, okay, or this person, yeah, I'm gonna just say third party. That's what it feels like, okay? And I feel like this is someone you know already, okay? It's crazy because it seems like this person desires, they desire to have something here with you, but I mean, if they got something already going on, I mean, how can they, I mean, you can't do that, right? So, yeah, I feel like this person definitely feels a connection with you, Janika. Two of Cups. This is somebody who feels a strong connection to you. Um, and it does seem like this is some kind of soulmate for you, but at the same time, it's like they probably still need to let go of another situation, okay? What's hidden here? What's hidden here? What's the moon? For Janika and this person, what's the moon energy? What is hidden? What is hidden here with the moon energy, please? What's hidden? Nine of Pentacles. So what's hidden here is that this person needs to, if they are with somebody, they need to financially maybe focus on their finances. That way they could free themselves from that situation, because this could be someone who lives with that person, okay? We got Virgo, Capricorn energy here with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? So that's what it's about. Or needing to be single, okay? Hiding the fact that maybe someone's not single, okay? But money definitely plays a role in maybe this person's, you know, plans in leaving this person. They, you know, money is something that's important, okay? You know, perhaps this person needs more stability before they can completely let go of that other situation. But so I don't feel like this person has bad intentions. I don't. You know, I do think they genuinely feel something with you, and they feel very compatible with you. They feel at home with you, and they're interested in that. Okay, but I also think that, you know, they got something going on. I mean, doesn't mean broke. Doesn't mean he's broke. Um, but obviously, in the day and age that we live in now, you could make 100K a year, and that shit ain't even good enough. That's just how things are now. But That person could just need to get more stability in their life before they can fully be with you. And I have a feeling he probably lives with that person, okay? And when you live with someone and then you have to detach, you know, a lot goes into that, especially if, because when you live with somebody, it's like y'all split the bills, or, you know, it's easier financially. But for him to be by himself, maybe he needs to make sure that he kind of works on his finances more. That way he can get his own place, or whatever the case might be. What do you want Janika to know right now, please, Janika? Lean on your inner circle during this time. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself or another will allow you to move forward. Past life love. Your soul remembers this connection. You have apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Your true love is already a part of your life. Ooh. And second chance. So like I said, I mean, I've been in a situation like that before, so I don't really judge people. Because sometimes you could be living with someone and you're not even really with that person. But for financially, you know, there's some kind of restraints there. So I'm not going to just sit here and judge everybody's situation without knowing the details, okay? But I think Spirit is saying that this person's intentions are good. It doesn't seem like they're just trying to cheat or just be an asshole, or it doesn't feel like that. It feels like they genuinely want to be with you, not that person, but that they need to get more stability in their life before they can make that happen. Okay? I'm getting that person could be like a twin flame or something for you. It's kind of what it feels like. We kept seeing that Lover's card. Who's Marcus? I have a casual connection with Jared. Oh, your ex. Okay. What is his sign? Where are things going for Marilla and Jared? Yeah, it could be him. We just have some of that energy. It could be him. Where are things going for Marilla and Jared's connection? Where is it going? The Knight of Cups is where it's going. Where are things going for Marilla and Jared? Okay. So I definitely feel like you and him do have a connection here. Where are things going for Marilla and Jared? Tell me more. I mean, has he been emotional with you, Marilla? Like, has he expressed any kind of feelings towards you or something? Or has it just been mostly casual? Okay. So I do feel like what's coming is that he is going to be open with his feelings for sure. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Cups. This is like his heart is going to be wide open, and he's going to basically reveal his feelings to you here. Okay. Yeah, you can send to see if it's Marcus. But yeah, he has feelings for you. Expect some kind of declaration of love. Yeah, he's going to express feelings. He may do it in like a more of a romantic way as well. So I feel like he's going to kind of surprise you in how he's going to go about expressing his feelings to you. Okay. Yep. And you got the Two of Cups. So He's going to do this in person as well. It's not going to be over the phone, and he's going to tell you how he feels in person. Is he older or you're older? Okay, yeah. So it makes sense why he's showing up as a knight, which is the Knight of Cups. That tends to be a younger, you know, gentleman, younger energy. So I do feel like he has feelings for you, and he may go about it expressing them in a very romantic way. Okay. This could even be like a date or something that he arranges. I'm hearing some kind of romantic setup, like he might do like something a little dramatic, like you will see in movies. Okay, I don't know. To tell you how he feels here. But the Fool is all about taking a leap of faith and a risk. So he's going to be very bold in his expression towards you. Okay. Because I feel like he was kind of afraid to do it. See, Nine of Wands is clarifying that Fool. But he's going to do it. He's going to make his feelings very clear to you. Hell, he may even tell you that he loves you or some shit. Alright. That's connection with Jared. And that is a pretty big age gap, but hey, I don't know. Yeah, so he's going to be vulnerable with you. It's saying you can be completely open with this person. Okay. You are safe and divinely guided. Awakening. So yeah, I do feel like he's awakening. His heart or something is opening towards you. His feelings are awakening. This could even be something that he's recently realized, like, yo, I'm in love with her, you know, type of thing. So yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Feeling like you can trust somebody is very good. So there's a potential for some type of, it says comfort, safety, belonging, and shelter. Okay. But then you also have truth, confession, clarity, and reveal. So he gonna tell you about his feelings. Now, although these are the lovey-dovey cards, these are not the cards for stability as far as long term. So I can't just sit here and tell you, oh yeah, you know, he's the one for you long term, based off of this alone. Okay. But we do know that this is definitely a soulmate connection, and the feelings are very much mutual. Okay. All right, for Janika, is it Marcus? Is Marcus coming towards Janika from now to the end of the year? You're welcome. Is Marcus coming from Janika from now to the end of the year? Is Marcus coming towards Janika from now to the end of this year, please? I do feel like he is. Yep, it is him. He is coming towards you. But yeah, I think he has a third party. This Queen of Pentacles is a third party energy here. The Ten of Pentacles is here. I feel like he may try to spend time with you in some way, shape, or form. This could be like maybe even going on a vacation or just kind of getting away with each other, booking a hotel, just spending time with you. I feel like that's kind of what he's going to do here, even though he has this situation going on, okay? His mark is coming towards Janika from now to the end of the year. Because we did see that Four of Wands for you before, and it's showing up for him. King of Cups. So apparently he still has feelings for you. He still loves you. Okay. Yeah, he's still very much attached to you, Janika. Yeah, he still has feelings for you. He could be looking at you as his soulmate and whoever he's with as his karmic. So I don't know. And he could very well be in a karmic situation. Okay. You don't know if you like him like that? Well, hell, he likes you like that, okay? Apparently, he still has strong feelings for you here. And the Wheel of Fortune is something that, you know, I do feel like there's a karmic connection in his life. And that connection that he has with that other person may be toxic or something like that. Okay. But the chemistry you feel is mutual. And soulmate is coming out again for you and him. It's saying it's safe to trust in a situation in terms of what his intentions are. Because I feel like his intentions are serious. But like I said, that situation, he's gonna have to figure it out. Okay. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Well, you're saying you don't know if you like him like that, but I mean, that's what it's showing. But yeah, he is definitely coming towards you, okay? Yeah, I mean, I understand all of that. He put you through a lot and stuff, but just because someone puts you through a lot, spiritually doesn't necessarily mean they're not a soulmate for you, okay? Because we do have soulmates, you know, that teach us different things, but apparently that connection is still very spiritual between the both of you, even with whatever y'all had going on in the past, okay? All right, y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here now. I'm debating if I want to upload any videos today on my channel. I may or may not. I'll probably just do it tomorrow instead. But anyway, all right, y'all, it was nice talking to you guys. I'll catch up with you.